Kia ora koutou, I'm Michael Fletcher and I'm Principal of Chaucer School here in Tamaki Makaurau in our wonderful country of Aotearoa, New Zealand. Here are 3 tips for Blakpa, 3 tips for boards looking after their principal. Hang on, shouldn't you be sharing this with boards as well? Don't panic, I'm going to post it on the New Zealand School Board's Facebook page as well. Okay, just checking. Tip number 1, talk about it. A few years ago, here at Chaucer, we added a separate line for wellbeing on our board's annual plan. So one meeting is tagged to discuss student wellbeing, another meeting for staff wellbeing, and a separate meeting for principal wellbeing. Principal wellbeing is also a standing item on the agenda. This is great because it keeps it front of mind for the board and for me. Sometimes I don't have much to say, and sometimes I have more to say. Either way, talk about it. Tip number 2, fund it. Do you have a separate line in the budget for principal wellbeing or some money set aside to be spent on principal wellbeing? On Thursday of last week, I ran another It's All About Your Principal session for board members. And at this session, a presiding member was sharing that their principal had missed out by just 6 months on the recent first-time principal's payment to support wellbeing. So their board had got together and decided that they would spend some money on supporting the principal's wellbeing, and this would come out of their own funds. They met with the principal and agreed on some things that they thought would help and have a positive impact on the wellbeing. Fantastic. Fund it. Tip number 3, own it. We have to get better at putting our own needs first. We also have to get better at advocating for our well-being. Whether it's through conversations with a mentor, or it might be having conversations with someone like me as an accredited coach in preparation for having that chat with your presiding member. Or it could be putting principal wellbeing on the agenda at your PLG meetings. Or perhaps forming a PLG with a particular focus on principal wellbeing. Either way, own it. I'm on a mission to ensure that all principals are energized, well rested, and running on a full tank. With this in mind, I've set up a side business called Arrowcat, and I work with colleagues on empowering them to own their wellbeing. If you'd like to find out more information, drop me an email. Thank you for watching, and remember to keep asking yourself, what do I need right now? Kia kite anō.